Hi.
Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
okay.
That's the end of the video.
That's it.
That's it. Episode 1.
Bye.
Nothing.
Alright.
Hi. We're doing this totally not 3 years later for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. We're fine.
It's
Everything's
fine.
fine.
Yeah, boys.
No, I'm dying.
Yeah,
inside.
boys, crank up that music.
Anyways, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club with the boys!
They're forcing me to be here.
Yeah. We force everything on you.
He tells. Yeah, he's right now like tied to a chair and all the way in Florida.
Anyways,
Yeah,
we're gonna...
I'm like across country from everyone else, but
Yeah.
they're still forcing me. They have a gun to my head.
Yeah.
We have it like through the camera.
Sniper.
Sniper. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game if I didn't mess it up already, because I didn't... Okay. New game!
Okay,
you have
guys.
to use my name. You have to do Ducky. This is
what-
my time.
What name will we get in the name our character? Ducky. Duck Matt Dew.
Duck McCraft.
Duck Matt Yuspa.
Let's go.
It's a mix of all of our names.
This is the spasms. Every time they say your name, they
Man.
spasm.
Capitalize the name.
God.
Jesus. Local decency.
Why are you using me?
Alright.
Okay.
I'm suing.
Eddie's beat.
You will die.
Goodbye.
Yeah, have fun in there.
No.
Maddie's TV.
Understandable.
Let's go.
Ah, it's been a while.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Hold on. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. She has a really weird voice.
Why are you guys laughing?
You know,
Are
the
you
kind
high
of
or
friend
something?
you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Sir? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However,
Do
I
it!
decide
Run for the hills!
not to- Oh gosh. Yeah, that word in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again. but I caught up to you this time. Let's go.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for your
but I'm not reading your lines, I swear. You say that like we're thinking about ignoring me.
Yeah, I pretty much was.
Damn. That's mean. Bitch.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're that or something.
Fine, fine.
That voice, I don't think I want. Okay.
But you did wait after me this time after all.
Words.
I can speak. I can read. I guess you don't have to. I can't read. I lied. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
I can be mean if you want. Whatever you say, sorry.
Bit my tongue. Ow.
We cross the street
Oh,
together and
Mario.
make our way to school.
Shouldn't I
As we
use-
draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the other students making their daily commute.
I hate that I have to do this.
By the way, Maddie,
You won.
have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club. Told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Yo, this is great. Did I?
No, I hate this.
Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I would dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Dumbass.
Nobody wants to socialize.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming an NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
The knights that say
You trust me, right?
Not at all.
Don't make me keep worrying about you. I'll stalk you at
alright.
night. I'll do
Oh, okay. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
it. Will you at least promise me if you're... will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
No. Yeah, I guess I'll
I'm
promise you
fumbling
that.
over my words for you. Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree person?
Why? Why can't you just say girl? What's wrong with you?
No, just
Girl.
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 More than that, I'm surprised I
Girl.
even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
No.
Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my
But it
things,
didn't even
stare
start.
blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
No.
Say I immediately
Hello?
get spy-railed by Sayori.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Yo, same. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know,
No, what?
well, that you could come to my club.
No. Sayori,
Fuck. Yeah?
there's no way I'm going to your club.
Damn it! Eh? Maybe.
Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
No. Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, it's in the coding. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Hey, oh, I like cupcakes.
Ayo.
No, you
Not for
don't.
any specific
Going for the
reason.
I'm stealing the cupcake from you. You don't even
Oh.
get to eat it.
That makes
We'll
sense.
present it to you, but then I'll just steal it.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long
Big brain
sigh.
maneuver.
Fine, I'll stop by
Guys.
for a cupcake, okay?
Club intended
Yes,
for
let's
murder.
go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I
you
have to.
objectively,
I also spent like $50 too, so.
yeah. Follow Sayori around across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
There's a hole in the wall because I swung open the door too hard. Everyone,
the
the
door.
new member is here.
I told you, don't
Right
call me the
here.
new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. I'm pleased to meet you. Barry always says nice things about you.
Oh
No,
God! Seriously?
Sucker.
You brought up. I can't go
Shut the
high.
hell up.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah! Maddie, what a nice surprise! So this must be the fucking Sayori told us about.
Sure is.
Welcome to the club.
Okay.
Oh,
What
I
escaped
read
me in this
that.
situation? This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, God.
You know it, bitch.
What are you looking at? Oh my God, it hurts. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Don't do that. Natsuki, shut up.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also one who
Traitor.
made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She's a real bitch.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club,
And the
according to me.
No, what? What? Don't say things like that.
No,
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both.
and it sounds like you already know Monica, isn't that right?
No.
That's right. Fuckers. He will. It's great to meet you again, Maddie. You'll still be mine.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Or get a head start.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So,
You
having
bet.
her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Well,
Come sit down.
so nervous you.
We made room for
so
you at the
nervous-
table. Shut up!
No,
Damn it! We made room for you at the table, so can you sit next to me or Monica? I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, oh god, my voice cracked.
Hey!
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Maddie, do you need to use the voice changer too?
Probably.
Then how
Well,
about I make some tea
don't-
as well?
don't
Who's
make fun of
eating?
me for my disability of not being able to do a female voice because I'm a
Yo,
man.
same. The girls have a few.
I can do any voice.
Form a table.
I can do any voice too.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been
Shut the up.
widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Yuri. Sayori, excuse me. Natsuki and Yuri
Hi.
walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take
There's a
a seat
boogeyman
next
in
to
here.
Sayori. Oh.
I take a
Natsuki
seat next
proudly
to
marches
Sayori.
next to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Nice!
Wait for it.
Wow!
Nice!
Natsuki lifts the foil off
Excellent.
the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy
Oh my
cupcakes
God.
decorated to look like cats. Little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Oh my gosh, Natsuki. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. They look so good. Yum, yum, yum,
Well,
yum.
you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs it first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you what?
Shut up.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this
It is
somewhere?
like-
Of course you did.
Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy.
Shut up.
Alright. No, you. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying the tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
No, and just flip it.
Keep a
Just
whole
flips the whole
tea set
table too.
in this
Yeah,
classroom.
Yuri just flips the entire table.
We're the
All
teachers.
six-
The teachers give us permission.
Are you sure?
Permission to just
Your own.
mess
Doesn't
up
a
the
hot cup
entire
of tea
classroom.
help you
Oh,
enjoy
sure about that.
the book?
Books.
Don't you like to flip
Nice
A
paper?
cup of tea all over the book.
I
No!
Guys, don't you like to enjoy flipping a table as you read?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It
great.
really helps the
It's a
immersion.
manga.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Hey,
Such
shut
a-
up.
Sure.
That's not.
Insulted.
It is
Yuri looks
true.
away.
No.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but
No,
I
we
at
don't.
least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Oh my gosh, he's so
Yuri
funny.
take
faintly
more.
smiles to herself and relief.
I hate tea.
Monica raises an eyebrow
Oh.
and smiles at me.
I refuse to drink tea.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Me!
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
He was practically dragged here by me.
Well, I haven't joined
I
any
believe
clubs
that.
yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. I know you're full of shit. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader on the debate club last year?
Well, you know, I was, but I said screw it because of coding. And to be honest, I can't stand and all the politics around on the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it instead of dying like 5 times from information. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Shakes no immediately.
And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club.
Say
plan.
that again
Yeah.
and I'll kill you.
It must be hard to start a new
Okay.
club.
You could put it that way.
I want it.
If-
Okay.
No.
Stop
Tell
singing
me
songs.
no.
It's not many. And not many people are very interested in putting in all their effort into starting something brand new because they're lazy bitches. Especially when it's.
Who you
especially
call
when it's-
lazy?
You know it's Sayori.
Shut
When
me
you
up.
Sayori.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's why I got Sayori.
Oh.
But it makes
Shut up.
but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. And that, like I said, that's why I got Sayori. I'm confident that we all can and really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You better say yes because you know
We'll
what
do
will
our
happen.
best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such a different girl. It's all interested in the same goal.
Enthusiastically agrees with fear in their eyes.
Shakes head. No, yeah, definitely. Monica must have
Yeah.
worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're
What
all
was
so
that?
delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Maddie, what kind of things do you like to do? Do you like to...
Bless you.
And then
So, Maddie, what kind of things do you like to read?
Oh, so you know some hentai? Well,
Oh, God.
considering how
War
little I've
criminal.
read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Hentai? Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Oh my gosh, what a simp.
Please stay 6 feet away from me.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Oh, let's see.
Your
Murder.
Yuri traces the rim of her cheek up with her finger.
Okay. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Definitely.
Oh, they're great. Telling a good story is such a...
Nice. Throw.
Yeah, so great.
Yeah.
Impressive. Wow.
Wow, incredible.
Okay.
That's
Yuri
great.
goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Not. You know, I like a lot of things. Murder. And murder.
I like food.
That's cool. Starts with
I didn't ask you,
like
sorry.
this.
Shut up.
Of gold elements usually.
No.
Yes, well,
I'll literally kill you.
scary. Why
I'll
did
use
you
my automated cupcake launcher.
Isn't it amazing how
Sorry,
Reddit
don't
can
make me get the wrong.
so
Keep that shit
deliberate
away from me.
take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I bet you shit yourself.
Got too scared.
You.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that from you, Yuri.
You know, you're the one who. Okay.
Or someone so gentle as you.
Wanna die? I guess you could say that.
You want me to get the knives?
Mm. But if the story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
I hope someone knows what that means.
Okay. Story of horror is often very successful and change in the ways you look in the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate you. Oh, it's like that. No.
Damn. Laying on hard.
Scared cat.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? You know what I mean, Peach.
I like to write about food. Food is awesome.
Of course.
Have I told you guys about food?
Shut up.
Recipe books?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It was very snappy. It looked like you were working on a poem called Your
Say it out loud. Say it out loud.
Mom. It was called Your Mom. Fine. Fine, I'm kidding.
Your cupcakes, your poems, they're all garbage. I hate them. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Maddie's dead.
Maddie, just stop dying. Quick, we gotta go back into the history. So we can
No,
hear Maddie.
don't check my history,
actually
please.
read.
All you'll see is Luigi.
Maddie has died.
Maddie's still dead.
Anyways, guys, Monica's taking over the show now.
No.
Yes.
Away from the
Okay, fine.
computer. Welcome back.
Everything you do is cute as you, your cupcakes and your poems,
Because they're bad. Because they're bad. Because you're bad.
Excuse me. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. You have to speak right English. I'm gonna leave.
You have
Bye.
to speak English.
English.
Do you know the English lexicon? It's the stupidest
Writing-
language in the
Writing is
world.
writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your something abilities.
Vulnerabilities.
Yeah. Vulnerabilities and showing it even the deepest reaches of your own heart.
Do you have experience writing too, Yuri?
No.
Since Natsuki sucks at it, and maybe you should share your work and set an example of the help of Natsuki feel more comfortable to share hers and not suck. Oh, I
Silence.
guess you suck too.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
Too bad, Sayori, shut up! We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Hmm? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Since you're all shit at poetry, let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Definitely.
Crap.
Then the next time we meet, we share them with each other. So we can all make fun of how bad they suck. Like that way everyone is even. You better do it.
Yeah,
you know
let's
what will
do
happen.
I'm gonna throw food on my paper.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond as a club. Because that's exactly what my motive is. Isn't that right, Maddie?
No, you. Monica
son
smiles
of a
warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's
son of
still
a
one
bitch.
problem.
Heh, what is that, you simp?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth on what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But you're a bitch.
I know your deepest. Okay, never mind.
In fact, you're
Sorry,
my
I
bitch.
thought.
Wow, what an asshole! Maggie, come on.
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the
Music.
price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls'
Operation
eyes
Manipulation
light up.
Go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm not happy.
Too bad.
I knew
Sayori
you
wraps
were
her arms
my-
around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
You scare me.
Shut up.
If you really came for the cupcakes, I would be super...
Then let's make it official. You're the Doki Doki Literature Club's this bitch.
Oh no.
And
This isn't the
welcome
photography
to the
club.
Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh.
Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. If you don't, you'll know what will happen. And write a poem, write a poem to bring to the next meeting, and so
Please
we
add
can all
me.
share
Monica looks over at me once more.
with Melissa's intent. Maddie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself,
My head
especially
hurts.
being our new bitch.
Don't come back. That's how they get you.
Did I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the
No.
anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls
course you
continue to
can.
chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Maddie, since we're like already here, do you want to walk home together?
No.
I can tell you about all the atrocities that
No,
go on in this
please.
club.
Oh,
Please
sorry.
never come back.
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because he was always stayed
excuse me?
after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
Shut up. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really
Me,
be
fucking-
happy spending every day
Can't
after
forget the
school in
best
the
girl,
literature
Ducky.
club? The Doki's
Yes.
just in the background. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Whose route are we going?
Root.
We're going route
Route.
Yeah.
on Pokemon.
We're going.
We're gonna catch a
Route 22.
Pidgeotto, and
It's a
wait,
bruh.
can you catch a Pidgeotto Route 1? No.
Bruh,
that's
We're
it.
going to
Yeah.
Natsuki,
I don't
Yuri,
care,
or
we're catching Pokemon.
Sari.
Guys, what do you want to do? Do you want
It's
to
you. You're playing the game. You choose.
Do you want to go for the best ending? You guys want to go
Best
for the
girl!
best ending?
Oh, dang it, okay.
Oh my gosh, we failed the video.
Sticky. Oh.
That
Friends!
sounds like something to do with cupcakes. Or,
Papa.
pancakes, rather.
Papa.
Wonder. Oh,
Papa.
take it!
I said
Anime!
Papa.
Flying,
Uh.
flying, flying,
Fly.
flying.
Flying, yes. No.
Kiss! Candy!
Plus.
Wait, what?
Jump.
Is it a
Bouncy.
jump?
Bouncy,
I
that
think
would
it's
be.
jump. I think.
Jump.
Yeah.
Cute.
jump.
Hmm.
Kill. Fluffy.
3. Oh, okay.
I said fluffy. You
Vanilla! Vanilla. Happiness. Okay.
pout.
Sweet.
Take it!
Let's go.
Come on, we're going for
Aurora.
Natsuki here.
Aurora.
I'm here to
Aurora.
sabotage
Or
everything.
Aurora.
Precious alone cheeks. Yeah.
If- never
Love.
mind.
Take it!
I wonder.
Toki Toki.
What kind of cheese?
Pink. Take it! Come on!
So,
Whoa,
Frick!
I hope
Who-
that
who was
completely
that
messed up
most
everything.
I think it was Sayori, probably.
Hi again, Maddie, you fucker.
Mm.
I'm glad you see you didn't run away from us.
I
Good
would
thing I
have.
got a
Why
I
did
would
you come
have.
back?
Should have left.
because she's
Nah, don't
because
worry.
she sold her soul to me.
Might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Even if the girls tell me never to come back ever again. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Run and
Back
never
to
come back.
reality.
Things
Oh
we're
my
keeping your
God.
promise, Maddie.
No problem.
Hide and run.
This is a hit and run moment. Just go,
Yeah.
leave.
Hope this isn't too
We're
overwhelming
gonna
of
throw you out the window. It's the only
commitment for you.
possible escape.
You must run.
Did you
I
break
know
the
you
gun?
You dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to do it.
Oh, come
know,
on.
what an
Like he
idiot.
deserves any slack. She already told me
Hmm.
you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. I can't go high. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
You won't see the end of it either way.
Natsuki, you have certainly a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection.
Oh!
Damn.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated,
No.
Natsuki
I
plops
doubt
back
it.
into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Maddie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Yeah.
He helps me with busy work without even asking me doing that. Yeah, words. Like cooking and cleaning. He doesn't do either of those. I just made that up.
Sorry, didn't you almost burn down the house by boiling water?
Sorry, that's because you're so messy. It's distracting. You literally do nothing. And you almost set your house on fire once!
No! It's not so.
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
No.
No.
I might be a little jealous.
Good.
How come? You and Manny
That
can
hurts.
become good friends, too.
Bet, yo. Sayori.
I don't think so. You said it.
As usual,
Oh,
Sayori seems
beautiful.
oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
It wasn't oblivion, okay? It was on purpose. And, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
Wait, Sayori!
Me?
That's what
Oh,
you
not
get.
really.
Rude!
Don't be shy.
He's shy.
It's really nothing.
What is
It's
it?
everything.
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when really it isn't. That's totally what it said. What do I do?
Bye. Sorry. Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Yeah.
Do
we'll
you
go
not
ahead.
have a brain? I guess that means it's up to me to
No.
rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Great. I got a really cool knife. You want to see it? Well, here.
Yuri pulls out a knife and puts it in the
Stabs.
chest.
Surprise!
Does it feel nice?
Surprise, mother!
Why?
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a knife. A book, I mean.
Book.
A book about knives.
Didn't want you to feel left out.
A knife about books.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
I don't
It's
enjoy
called A
books, I'm
Knife
sorry.
Through a Costume.
It's a short read, so so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
Oh,
It's
That
Cliff
hurts.
is a big red dog.
dumbass.
Come on, we can listen. We can read the Clifford the Big Red Dog together. This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I ask that a lot.
No.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much.
Red dog.
Gary, thank
can't
you.
even
I'll
read.
definitely read
It's
this.
about a murderous Clifford called the
Oh,
Big Red
no.
Dog.
It's the mystery of how Clifford got his red fur.
Godzilla versus Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Ew. Well, you can read it at your own place.
I'm gonna read it like I
Decent.
read my school books. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. I look
I like-
forward on hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the
I like-
case. Sayori
I
and
like
Monica
my
are having a
books
cheery
when I
conversation in the
school.
corner.
In the basement.
Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her
Buried in the dirt.
Yuri's already buried 6 feet under.
Instead of 6 feet apart, 6 feet under. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Natsuki, baby!
No.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, you got it!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacks of books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right?
Mango.
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
I mean,
It means
it's
it's
I-
written
I
on your
see.
face. I wrote
I mean-
black marker Sharpie.
I mean, seriously,
On
it's
your
on your
face.
face.
He's
wrote on
into
your face while you were
manga.
sleeping.
Did you fall? did
Me
you fall
personally,
asleep on a
Ducky
page or
did it when
something?
you were sleeping.
It's a known volume of manga a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel.
I beg
gotta-
to differ.
I get a closer look at the box that set she's admiring. Fae Girls? A series I've never heard of in my life.
It's probably
That
pretty
means it's
dirty.
either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I
just
didn't even
wasn't
say
JoJo.
anything. Oh. It was the tone of your
It
voice.
just,
But I'll tell you
it
one
just
thing,
wasn't
Maddie.
melting.
Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
No.
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hand.
This book
I
is
stare
so
at the
bad,
cover.
it's good.
It features 4 girls in a colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. What? It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
I
Wouldn't
don't know
chairs be more
why, but,
comfortable?
Like, the first thing I thought of is after it said Natsuki pulled you out of the closet, I just imagined her, like, swinging you overhead and slamming you into the...
Just you.
Come out of the closet now. I know you're gay.
No.
I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work.
Hey, oh.
We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and
Good.
scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly
She
expect to be
scratch-
sitting
or
this close
crosses
to
her
her
arm
either.
and screeches at the top of her lungs.
Not that I could
Such-
say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the box. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her
So-
peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Suddenly, Maka appears out of the ceiling, peering at us. You son of a bitch!
No, she's a spider on the ceiling.
I can see you. Because head goes 360 degrees.
Wow, how
That's
long has it been
scary.
since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously. God, my voice. You'd think I
Hey,
would
you guys
That's
wanna
gonna
see
enjoy
take a
something
slice
that
of your
doesn't
life.
have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of
guy.
drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are many
Ew,
touching
romance.
parts. Is that so? It sounds like you
This is
really know
about
what you're
the-
talking about. Maybe I
I'm not
underestimated
telling you
you.
about the good stuff.
Oh god. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove.
What?
Oh god. I just
Natsuki
meant that I
shoves
haven't.
you out the window.
I just meant that I
Since we're on
haven't yet seen you. at
Since
your
we're on
full
the third
power.
floor, I fall to my death.
No, not the full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. this is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well,
Yes.
Natsuki paused for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. You enjoy baking too, right? Oh, shoot. Why?
Again,
Stop describing me, sir. That's
and then
just
she
a coincidence.
pushes me out the window, and I fall from 3 stories high.
I just happened to get into
Again,
baking around
for
the
the
same
second
time I got
time.
into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. But bad for anyone that impressionable. Aha! Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
Bitter.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just
It
watching
is.
me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so.
He's not.
I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm?
No.
Hmm? You don't? That's
I
not...
can't read.
Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? You're so cute. Jeez.
Imagine
Sorry.
not having friends.
Let's
All
go.
around me are familiar faces.
Shut up, we're here.
We just
Like I
got
could
you
ever get my
the
friends to read this.
copyright.
They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds
And
of
then I
people.
do.
Too short.
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah,
You're even more
that's
than a loser
pretty
than I
accurate.
am.
Wait, which part? I mean,
Because
I
I'm
feel
much
like I
better
can't
than
even
you,
keep it
you
in my
fucking
room.
loser.
I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
He starts simping.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well,
No.
it paid off in the end, didn't it? I
No.
mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe.
You're not reading it. You're just talking while holding it.
But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
No.
So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah,
No.
yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always
No.
feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets
Every time I
especially
hear-
bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
No.
Every time I hear that name, though, I think of Natsuki's
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite
Your favorite Monica.
Did somebody say
manga
Monica?
with her friends, I can
I
understand
hope
why.
you can't escape from it.
No. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Frick you, Monica!
Okay. Okay, everyone, you guys want to see a no scope?
Eh?
Hey, Marika immediately picks up Natsuki's manga collection and tosses it up to the top shelf.
Oh no.
See? Are you guys ready with? Are you all ready with today's poems?
No.
No.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Yes, yes, it could.
Monica immediately picks up Natsuki and tosses her up to him.
Oh no.
I just need to make sure that you had enough. I just need to make sure we have enough time. You know what I mean? You son of a bitch. So you think? So you thought you look pretty cozy over there. You better stay the fuck away from him.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Pain.
That's what I thought.
All
A
right.
good 12 light years away.
Guess I'll stop here for now.
In the
Close the
next
book and hand it
dimension.
towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
No.
Eh? Is that really alright? I hear my mom. I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it. Finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. Can I just take all of them? And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. Only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
Kill him. Kill him. Never.
By the way, did you remember to write in a poem last night? I'll throw you out the window if you didn't.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yuri eats yourself off the
Fireman at
building.
the stake.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find and someone to share with?
I can't wait.
It better be me or I kill you.
Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri's on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting
Because
from where I
I'm
sit.
better.
Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
I don't know how
Oja!
to write.
Who should I share my poem with?
Natsuki. I told Natsuki I wasn't interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Yes! I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show what a real literature looks like. What A wrote? Okay. And you went and ruined it.
Literal shit.
I hope you're happy.
You didn't even give me literature.
So, in other words,
You just
you're
scribbled on a
saying you
piece of
liked
paper.
it. Yeah. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. What? Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
I hear
Do y'all
distant
want to read this or
murmur.
not?
Eagles can fly. No, you read
have
it.
to read it in the voice.
Eagles can
Eagles
fly,
can
monkeys
fly.
can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it.
I hated it. What was the rhyme thing? Rhyme? What the
Yeah.
The
I
rhyme.
told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because
Because it's shit.
everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But is it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write
You're
about
a
it.
distant truck.
Okay. Yeah, I
you.
understand. But the
Funny joke.
other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I stood up for a rhyme at the end. Oh, that's not Doki. But then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
I better be second.
Too bad.
You son of a.
It goes anyways.
Hey,
It worked.
hey, Maddie.
Hi.
Having a good time so far?
Not at all. Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. And by the way, since you're new and everything, I have some fucking rules for you. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, or that doesn't involve, I'm always listening and putting it in the trash can
Literally.
afterwards. Don't be afraid to bring things up.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyways, want to share your poem with me?
No.
No.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Maddie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
We all know
Free
your bum
about
shit.
everything.
But that's a sort of barrier we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem.
Mm-hmm. So first thing I want to say is I think your poem is shit because it's just a bunch of random words. You're lucky I was picked second, but I better be picked first next time so I don't so you
Too
don't
bad.
die. Anyway,
Monica's gonna go sicko mode.
anyways, I guess overall, even though it's a bunch of random words, I like it.
Really?
No, I'm from
No,
the
it's just a
China.
manipulation.
It's a lot cuter than I
Beware.
expected.
Like how- oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, jeez.
You're such a fucking simp. No. Did you? It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Like I said, you're a freaking simp, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. I mean, really take it as an insult. You simp.
No, she's not. If you say so.
Yep. By any chance have... Oh no, oh there it is. You add anything by Shel Silverstein?
Eh.
I can't pronounce shit today.
Maybe a long time ago.
Um, did he's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. My screen's
Critical
hella
error has
laggy, so
occurred.
I don't know.
Man, he needs better Wi-Fi.
His
My
poly can't be
Wi-Fi's
funny,
fine.
I'm lagging so much. Or even sad. Oh my gosh, we just flashed into a random deadly scene. Right, my bad. And sometimes there's a few lines long. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can really express the views of the world. Oh, that would apply to anybody that's a child.
I see. So you're
Yeah,
saying the
apply to
Natsuki
anyone
is
who's a
kind of
giant
like a...
man baby.
What I'm basically saying is you're a giant man, baby.
Man,
That
baby.
one guy from that one game.
Sorta.
Oh my God.
Maybe she's not expert. I didn't know you were using Steam Labs,
Mm.
Yes.
but you probably won't. You probably won't. Find much filter. Oh my gosh, son of a bitch! What happened? In her
Who's
poem,
messing with your dialogue?
they might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get at the meeting through. So I can see why it'd be the kind of poem to explore.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Yeah, you dumbass.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay.
No, it's not.
Even though it really ain't. I'd love to see you try new things. Actually, no, it won't. No, I won't. I will hate it because it'll be more random words. Bullshit. That's the
Write an
best way to
actual
find.
fucking poem.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Like writing random words, you son of a bitch.
Monica, please get to
You
the
ever heard
point.
of a sonnet?
Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kind of styles, especially Yuri. But I'll always help her find out what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody wants you to like. Hey, because Natsuki can also be that bitchy way too. It's not like you have to worry about impressing anything like Sayori because she won't be here much longer.
And I. It cries.
Anyways, you
Yes.
wanna read my poem now?
Please.
Don't worry, it's very good.
Oh, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Did you not hear my words? I said it's very good, you son of a bitch. That's cause I have to sound confident. Hey, that doesn't mean that's what you. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
We're just gonna do the whole thing. I see. Well, let's read it then.
It's like a computer generated poem.
Hole in the wall, hole in. It couldn't have been in me. You see the direction, the spackle product of noisy neighbors and angry boyfriend. I never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can see a reading blind like a film let out of the sun. It's because I'm looking through your camera, but it's too late and my reliance I can't read. Already saw artists with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. It definitely wasn't a glory hole, stretching forever into everything. The hole of infinite choices. I realized that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he was looking in because I'm looking for a camera.
This changes a lot when it's when you think about something else.
No. Just continue.
Ready.
No.
Ready.
We're not thinking like that. No.
So,
No.
Too
So what did-
late.
It sucks. It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
it's
the right
okay. I
person
knew
to
you
read
would like
something
my
with
glory hole joke.
words in it.
Stop.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten popular nowadays. It's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on the timely between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful.
Was that the inspiration behind this one?
Ah! Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I'm trapped in a video game. Get me the fuck out!
Giffany?
I guess as you said, I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Like I said, I'm in a fucking video game.
The spoilers are being thrown.
The spoiler.
Bruh, it's been like 3 years. I think we're good.
That's true.
It's
What do you mean
It's
it's
been-
been 3 years? In like a day.
it's
Is
been
it a day?
influencing. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Get me the hell out of here.
What are you
Epiphany.
talking about, Monica?
And then-
Hello?
Yeah, something like
Monica,
that.
did you take your pill today?
How did you know?
I know I took mine, but
Any kind of nervous.
I didn't
to
know you took
I'm
pills,
kind
but okay.
I'm kind of
Ah.
nervous to talk
we don't
about
talk
how
about
the,
it.
Oh,
how the
okay.
deep stuff like the pills that I shove into my throat because it's kind of comfortable coming in strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other, I'll be able to pass out my medication. Anyway,
Your schizophrenia isn't okay. You have to get it handled. The shadow people are not your friends.
shut up. Anyways, Monica's rating tip of the day is don't fuck with me, you bitch. Sometimes when you
Shit.
write a
Damn.
Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets fixated on a specific point. Like, why the fuck am I here writing random words? If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. So just force yourself to write random words on the paper and tidy it up later. Obviously you
actually
don't,
pretty
but
good.
we'll figure it out.
You just write
Another
random letters on the paper. They're not even
A,
words. You don't even
17.
organize them. They're just all over
Un-
the place.
Another way
Some
to
are
think.
sideways.
Another
Upside down.
Why are there numbers in
Backwards.
here?
Another way to think about this is to not think about it like animals. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a puddle of ink and sound like you're just saying a bunch of letters.
Into a dark.
No.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. Oh, and don't like random words. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
No.
Okay then.
Don't make me kill you. Yes.
Say second best girl.
Best for last.
Second best girl for last.
Why? Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Fair.
This is terrible. What the f did you just give me?
Understandable.
So.
I hate it.
Okay.
I had no idea. You're such a dumbass.
What the frick did I? Oh. Sorry.
You're a terrible writer.
Must be seriously overreacting. I'm
Nope.
very good at writing. What do you mean?
No.
I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, actually.
Well, that makes sense. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. So Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? I told you I hate it. What's wrong with you? I'm sure that's part of it. I just realized the context behind that. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people. You know?
Not at all.
You're a real dumbass. So when I read your poem, I thought it was dumb as fuck too. It's just not a poem.
Literally.
It's a piece of shit.
No, it's a Maddie moment poem. What do you mean? It's a literal Maddie moment.
You just scribbled hentai all over the paper.
Why is that something you would do?
It would.
It makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I feel very
Hentai.
important.
Don't tell that to Yuri. Sorry, Yuri. Sayori hugs a sheet against her chest.
I'm
Dude.
trying to rip this apart. It's really hard.
You're very weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. Even though it's shit. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Okay. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See?
No.
I don't know what I'm asking you to see. It's like I said before, Maddie. You're a real dumbass. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people, pretty cool. Except it's not. It's really easy. That's something that only really good people do. But
No,
that's
it's
a
not.
lie, because anyone does that.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure, Sayori. She's a full picture of my motive here.
No, I
Then
do.
again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And
I know you
I'm
only
gonna
joined
make you
because of the
give a
hotties.
like on here, okay?
No.
Oh, okay. That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright,
I'll
I'm
make
gonna
sure
hold
like
you
the
to that then.
never-ending pain.
Huh.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right?
Not at all.
Good. Don't worry, I'm really bad at it.
Yeah,
Certainly
you are.
better than you.
I'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinks in the blinds in the morning. Shut up! I can't read when you're laughing at me. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I test you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Mood?
Did you say test or
Sorry.
expressed?
This is just a guess,
I don't
but did you really just wait until the morning to write this?
I was eating, okay?
Okay.
No. A little bit?
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Yes, I can. I just did. I forgot to do it last night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was too busy eating.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. Mine was actually a poem. I still tried my best.
Unlike you, me. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. No, definitely.
You were just trying to drag me down so you could feel better about your piece of shit poem.
Come on! It came out nice, or, how should I put it? It sounds exactly like you.
Really?
No. Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
That's nice.
Nice.
Even though you were late to school?
Bad to skip breakfast. It's the most important deal of the day. And I get all cranky.
Good. Well, I guess there's no
No.
point in arguing. Anyway, definitely thanks for showing me.
I hate you.
Same.
No.
This was not fun.
Indeed.
I hate Monica. I mean, Monica's the best.
Run away! Run away now!
Run away.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Oh, shit,
That
they're here.
scared me.
That scared me.
Is that
Yeah.
But, next time I won't forget.
My door.
Because next time I'll be behind bars. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Oh
Please let
no.
me out.
Well, I guess it was better. I guess I look forward to it being better than literally anything else. Oh, my head hurts so much.
Oh my god. It's moving my funny.
There's not even anything behind me and I get scared. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
How do you forget to start speaking?
I forgot how to English properly.
I forgot words.
It's. Oh, I guess it's fine. Don't force yourself. Force yourself to do it.
No, I will not. I'm
Okay.
not. I just need to put my thoughts into words.
My words and thoughts.
Ducky, that soundboard is solid.
What do you mean? It's not a soundboard. In-game voice. Voice acting.
Hold on.
Yeah, not sound effect. Voice acting.
Hey, this is your first time writing a poem, right?
No. Yeah. Well, why do you ask?
Because you stuck at it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading through it.
So it is really that bad.
No. I just raised my voice. I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I noticed a lot. I really did notice. What were you saying?
Right.
Penis!
It's just that there's a specific writing habit that are usually typical of new writers. Why?
I'm gonna stop.
Haven't been done. That's why myself I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognized in the few writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick on their writing styles separate from the topic. They form it into two together. The end result is that both styles and the
Expressiveness.
A weakening.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Like she can't speak.
I cannot.
Her stammering is still there, and she sounds like she's dying inside.
I am. Of course, that's nothing you would be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques they use. Why is there birds? Simply writing a
Fuck, you
simple
can hear
poem.
that? I muted myself, but it didn't work.
Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Like my head and my English. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yay.
Drink your water, kids.
I
Or
don't
this
have
will
one.
happen to you.
I wonder why. Okay. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Atsuki can be a little biased, though.
What do you
And
mean?
a bit,
Biased? How? Exactly.
Hell. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about someone like that. Sorry.
It's fine? What?
Okay.
What is she talking about? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share
And-
my thoughts process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Look at
I
you.
killed someone!
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
No.
Call that short.
You're gonna
Just
have
under the light.
real...
Oh, I'll be fine. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing must be this one, the last remaining light streak to have withstood the test of time.
Wait, hold up. You said Light Street?
I said light streets?
Yeah.
I thought she said light shade.
Street light! I said street light. No one, ow, I hit my head. I deserve that. Last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. My god.
The light flickered.
Yay.
I flickered back.
Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flick my finger back.
Oh shit.
I
The
flick 'em
real
off.
stuff right there.
I flick it off. Sorry, I have terrible handwriting.
Yeah, I could barely read
Yeah, who
it.
the fuck can read cursive? What the hell?
What? Wasn't thinking that at all. I was definitely thinking that.
But you took a long time to read and it's definitely showing in your face.
Cursive is hard! Wait, what? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting sucks.
Thanks. That's a relief.
Also, I hated the poem. Even though it's short, it was not at all descriptive.
It was too long, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I usually write
Even longer.
longer poems.
Just literally 3 pages. Not at all.
Oh my god.
24 hours later.
I'm filming! I'm really glad you liked it. Someone's DMing me and they need my help. I'll be honest. I'm on Discord. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Hot wings. I'm close to inquiry. For the sake of humanity, we must stop this. Oh God.
What?
Every time. I suppose.
I think I know exactly who you're talking to.
It sounds easy to digest some hot wings, but it really ain't.
Number.
It's not easy to
Yuri
to
winds up for a
digest.
punch. Now he's now in the next
Are you into
dimension.
ghosts, Yuri?
Yes. I am a ghost.
Reason about a ghost.
We are all ghosts.
Maddie.
Really? Must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
What the frick do you mean?
Remember the. Oh,
Why
just
did you
their
do
own.
that? I muted myself. I'm trying to
Remember
test
that
shit.
poets
and
often
it keeps
express their
coming
own
through.
thoughts, feelings, and expirations through their work.
Experiences.
I know. Usually don't. Stop!
Ah, they usually stop. Makes sense.
Usually stop and leave me alone.
Understandable.
Do more. Okay, never mind. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only to be compared to a ghost. Blech. It's the server.
Lingering?
Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing.
Can I go home now? That's a lot
Yes.
more so putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Not at all, actually.
I said I'd stop, but I keep.
It's,
finding it
it's nothing really. It's nothing
Yeah, it
really.
is.
Nothing really. This makes me happy that you think that, but no, stop. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you picked up on these things too.
Yeah. Maybe you're wrong. I mean, right, what? I guess I'll have to just... I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting numbers.
Oh, that's nice. Phew.
Those
Guess
7.
that's everyone. And glance over the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Yeah, they are. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is
Try
leadership
Putty
club
Boy
after
that
all.
just read that words next time.
It's not my fault, I like hentai. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of papers, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Is it mine?
Yeah.
It's mine. Did you say something? I really wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Thanks. Cute. Did you just completely miss a symbolism or something? It's clearly it's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. Just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. F.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Rest in peace, not Siri. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And that person did too. It's weird saying my name. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me.
it's getting heated. Ooh.
I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a longer time on establishing my writing style. Didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. I haven't yet.
Oh.
Maddie liked my poem too, you know. Even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Throw hands!
Hold up. I gotta get ready for this one. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... Oh. You just...
When
Yuri
do I
stands
start
up as
saying
well.
Won't stand up. You were just jealous that Medi appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Man, I wish I had an air horn.
That's why I'm doing it for you.
Great job, Sayori.
Oh wait, it's my turn. Why
Yeah,
did
it's
you tell me I was messing around?
It's everything okay?
Well, you know what?
Oh no.
I wasn't the one who's... Oh god. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Maddie started showing up!
Natsuki!
Sorry, somebody had to do it. That's me, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fighting, guys. Stop.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Eddie! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Maddie.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to let the feelings above the feeling the name of it.
Alright, that's it. Best girl Ducky here. I'm here to stop the fight with one button.
Boom.
Woo, copyright.
Copyright.
Avoiding them
Copyright.
is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
I think that would be copyright.
Understand that right, Maddie?
Not at all. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna
Don't
be.
do it.
It's
Get
alright.
Ducky to help you. Wait, no, not like that. I broke everything.
Oh no. It's between two best girls or have Sayori just fix me.
Fix you.
Yeah,
Fix you?
me, please.
Did you break
Fix
something?
me.
Voice mod.
Fix
I have
me.
no clue what I did to it.
You know, Sayori needs a. Maddie needs to get fixed.
I mean, this is my game, so
Like-
ahaha.
Like dogs.
You did the wrong
Yuri.
choice.
You're really talented.
Well,
Actually, not at all. But Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. It actually does. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know.
that's not.
Sorry. Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me.
Wait a minute.
Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right.
Can all of
Writing
you
is-
shut the hell up? I want to go home.
Writing is
Shut
a
up,
really
you
personal thing.
dumbasses.
Sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so...
I forgot they're taking me to the FBI jail. Jesus, help me.
You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer,
I do.
Natsuki. Ah! Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters out, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Oh. If you say so.
Hey! It's not like... Oh god. It's not like you need to apologize for me, Maddie. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. When everyone stopped staring at me, unsurprisingly, Natsuki had a harder time with it than she boasted. Sari and Monica looked
Very
away.
intensifies it.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Doki.
Sorry, I was messing around with Big Chungus. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. I'm
Sayori?
going to gay baby jail. Please help me.
I'm going to make tea.
No, please help me. Please, God.
Hey, Sayori says, you're
I
good.
was trying to
Make
help
it be
before I
like-
was gonna be helpless.
Sure, she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head.
Oh well, fuck. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to his poems, right? Hope that was worthwhile for everyone. I guess maybe not so much, especially you, Maddie. Because you need to write something other than one random words. You dumbass. And be honest. It's a nice change of pace from Lazy Era. We got a little too used to it, and also seeing Steam Labs everywhere.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Nice.
No, not at all, not at all. You're just a fucking loser.
Yeah.
There's still a time before we go home. So, we'll all relax for a little bit before or Maddie gets any bright ideas of being stupid again. Of course, besides chatting, and we do literature-related things in the club room, dumbass. So maybe you can take a chance and pick up a book like a normal person, or maybe do some freaking writing. Duh. After all, that's what this club is for. It's in the freaking name, you dumbass.
I disagree, Monica.
Fuck you. Anyways, what about what?
That's not the most important thing about the literature club.
Most important thing about
It's
literature
the fact
club
that
is
I'm being taken away. Please.
yes.
Hold them all.
You want to
The most
disagree?
important thing is Big Chungus. I mean, having fun.
Of course, do you want to disagree with me again, sorry? Well, I guess
No.
that's why you're the vice president, Sayori, because I don't let you disagree.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. I wish. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone, before I give Sayori a thicker ribbon, it's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
I hated it.
It was a lot of fun.
I can't say it was worth it.
Well, it really sucked. Actually.
Big Chungus, Big Chungus.
Well, I don't give a shit
I
about
didn't
them.
mean to start singing out loud. I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit about their opinion. So, what about you, Maddie?
It was great. I actually really wasn't. Sierra's getting carried by the FBI for some reason. It was neat.
I don't care anymore.
It was a neat thing to
Big
talk
Chungus.
about with everyone. Who's in jail with Big Chungus?
Awesome! I'm sure everybody enjoyed making fun of you. In that case, we'll do this. We'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Make fun of my poems, you mean?
And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, like not to write a bunch of random words. So your poems would turn out even better, so we can insult them even more. Yay!
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Then in luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Eddie,
Monica,
What the frick do you
turn
want?
your head 180 degrees.
ready to walk home?
No.
Oh.
Sure, let's go.
Monica called off the FBI, so I'm good.
Sari beams at me. It surely has been a while. Okay. Been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Did you really get carried by the FBI?
Yes. What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of
There
thing
were-
happen often?
Yes. I mean, no.
Understandable.
I'm gonna be right back.
Don't worry, I'm following you
Totally
home,
the first
Monica.
time.
Monica
Totally the
pops
first
out.
time.
Monica pops
Definitely.
out of the bushes. I'm following you home.
I promise they're both wonderful people.
Definitely.
You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I love
Why?
Natsuki. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Ew. Wait, what do you mean by that? You know, Maddie, you're a real asshole.
Thanks.
But it is nice to spend time with you in the club.
No, it is not.
You're right. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. But I'm also lying about that, so. But I do think everyone really likes you. And by everyone, I mean Monica.
That's
You got it,
unfortunate.
Sayori. Hey, Monica yells from the bushes.
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
No, it is not.
So much pain.
Looks like
What was
Sayori still
that,
has the con to
Sayori?
the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat
No.
Sayori on the head. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
You just say that out loud. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you say that out loud? You could have just did it. Why? Why did you just say that out loud? Do you have some sort of mental disorder?
Yes.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah. Let's definitely do this. Do we want to stop right here? We're already at like,
Yeah.
hold on. We're already at like probably 2 hours. Yeah.
I'm tired. I wanna sleep
Okay.
and eat.
We shall save it. Right here.
It's a lot of funny.
A lot of fun.
Anyways, that was episode 1 of DDLC. Yay.
We never make another episode because I hated using the voice changer, and I know it was annoying as fudge. And I also
What do you
shouldn't be
mean that was
trusted with
the-
a soundboard.
No, you should not.
What do you mean? That was the best thing I've ever
Liar.
heard in my entire life. Excuse me?
Have a nice day. Yuri's not here,
Um,
but we're gonna end it without her.
Yeah.
Like the video, or Monica will find you, you piece of shit.
Like the video, or
Dislike the
Mana's gonna
video,
kill
dislike
you.
the video.
Yeah, dislike the video. This was poo-poo. This was
Dislike the video
definitely...
and comment that the voice changer was terrible, and
The
that
voice
you never
changer
want
was
to see
awesome.
another
What do you
video,
mean?
so I don't have to be dragged in here again.
Understandable.
If we get one dislike, like, then we'll do another episode.
Like the video, like the video.
dislike. Anyways, have a nice day. Drink water.
No.
Ah!